Hello everybody, it is me Tiberiux, and today is the official Q&A 100 subscriber special. And now, I actually got 100 subscribers over 2 years ago, obviously. I'm a little late, but this is I thought was the only promise I could still keep before, I'll save that for the end of the video. Anyway, originally what I wanted to do with this 100 subscribers special was actually, let me think for a second. Oh yeah, talk about how I discovered My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, how I, discovered the fandom, and, the whole story from me, like, discovering the fandom, to me hating it, and then to me actually reacting to it, which is a big switch, a big plot twist. So, I was gonna do that for this 100 subscriber special, but it was a little bit too much. So I'm just gonna keep it really simple with a Q&A. Now, I asked you guys to submit any questions you want to be answered, and not many of you asked any questions. There's only really 2 questions that you guys asked, and one of them, I'll answer them right away, was by Captain Yoshi HD with the green pony avatar. He says, "Do you play any video games?" Oh, yes, I do. I play a lot of video games, but the one I'm really into right now is Star Wars Battlefront 2. More on that later. I actually want to do something with that game and YouTube. I'll explain it at the end of the video. Anyway, yeah, Battlefront 2, I'm a big Call of Duty fanboy, and the most recent Call of Duties weren't really that good, but Black Ops 4 is coming out, and I do plan on getting that. Any other games that I really play? Not really. That's mostly it. I'm on PS4, by the way. If you want my gamer tag and you want to friend me if you have a PS4, if you want me to, I'll comment my my gamer tag if you want. I don't mind. We could play sometime. Alright, now I'm going to get to the questions. Now, all these questions are completely written by me, and I have them written down on a piece of paper right here. And these are what I think are the really, most important questions. So, alright, let's do this. The first bit of questions are going to be related to me and YouTube, and then the second bit of questions are going to be related to me and My Little Pony. So first, let's start with the YouTube questions. Alright. Why did you start YouTube? Now, this is all the way back in 2016. Wow. 2016, it's the summertime, and I remember I was talking to an old friend of mine. His name was Kenwood Brony, and yeah, we've been talking to each other on Skype for a while. We were close friends. I mean, for online friends, we were close. Anyway, yes. Gotta jog my memory. Gotta jog my memory, guys. This is a long time ago. I don't have anything written down here. Why did you start YouTube? Yes, because I wanted to actually challenge Kenwood Brony to a subscriber sort of royale, whatever you want to call it. And I thought YouTube was gonna be easy, so I said, "Boy, you only have like what, 9?" I think he had like 800 subscribers at the time. And I was like, dude, YouTube is easy. I'll start YouTube videos myself and easily get more subscribers than you. And, I wanted to do, Let's Plays? Or rather just, upload gameplay of Call of Duty Black Ops 2, which was the game I was playing at the time. And I wanted to upload that, and just upload the videos and have some fun and maybe get some subscribers, but I eventually found out that it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money, so I eventually decided to just do reaction videos to My Little Pony, because first of all, it'd be fair, reactioner against the reactioner, and it's a lot less money. So that's why I started YouTube. And another question I have here written down: how long did it usually take to upload a video? Holy crap. It took a long time, guys. Now, on a good day, I would say it took around 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Like, I would have to extract the My Little Pony episodes and then set up the camera and everything, put the SD card in the camera, record my actual reaction, and then extract the SD card, put it into my laptop, you know, set everything into the video editor, edit it, which if it wasn't a pain in the ass, it would take at most like 20-30 minutes. And then you gotta export that, and I had bad internet and slow laptop, so that took like most of the time like 40 minutes to an hour. And then after I exported it, I then had to upload it, which also took like maybe 30 minutes. So yeah, that, on a good day it's like 2 hours to 3 hours, and on a bad day where the editing is gruesome and the exporting and the uploading is really slow, I would say I remember the longest video that I took to upload on like a single day from start to finish. It took me 8 hours. Over 8 hours. I think I started like when I got right out of school, and around like 9 o'clock at night I uploaded it, which is absolutely ridiculous. And just sort of so you guys know why I sort of drifted away from YouTube, because, you know, the editing, it's gruesome. Anyway, last YouTube question: what did you really want to do on YouTube? I just answered that. I wanted to do Let's Plays and play video games. Why didn't you do Let's Plays? It was a lot of money, because I needed a capture card to record gameplay on a console, and it's a lot of money. The best one on the market, the Elgato, is I think like it was like $350 at the time, and that is just a lot of money. And I just opted for buying like a cheap camera and a video editing software, which was like $30 in total. So, I mean, it worked out. So that's the end of the YouTube related questions. Now I'm going to start with the My Little Pony related questions. So, question, this one might be a little controversial. This is purely my opinion before I start this. Top 6 of the main 6 ponies. Alright. So I have it written down over here, the list already down, but I sort of want to switch it around a little bit. So I think, honestly, in my honest opinion, my favorite pony is Pinkie Pie. Now, some of you may not agree, but the main reason why I like her is because she's hilarious. She's funny, and I could sort of relate to her, because the great thing about these characters is that they have personality traits that you could relate to, and the more you relate to them, the more you sort of like them. And I really like Pinkie Pie because when I'm around my friends, I'm a huge clown. I like to joke around a lot. I love to hang out with my friends and sort of party with them. I don't like huge parties, but I like small parties, you know. That's nice. I could really see myself like related to Pinkie Pie, and that's why she's my favorite. And honestly, she had like so many like funny moments when I remember watching season 1 of My Little Pony. She had a lot of funny moments. I loved it. Amazing character. Number 1 on the spot. And I don't really want to say what's in between, but I'm just gonna say my least favorite of the main 6. This might surprise you, probably not. It's Rarity. And I was gonna put Applejack, but no, Rarity, I just barely have anything in common with her, and I don't really like her character because she's sort of naggy and really annoying. Now, I don't know if that changes in season 1. Like maybe as the seasons go by, she becomes a bit more. She changes a little bit, but I don't know. For now, I've only watched the season 1 episodes, and Rarity is my least favorite. And now in between, I would say number 2, Twilight, because she's like the main character. And then number 3, Fluttershy. Number 4, Rainbow Dash. And then number 5, Applejack. And number 6 is Rarity. And number 1 is Pinkie Pie. So that's the top 6 of the main 6. I don't want to go into huge detail. I don't want to give a huge description for each character. That's just going to be too long. Flipping the page. Alright. Okay. How did you discover My Little Pony Friendship is Magic? Okay. So, I discovered it through a friend. So I was playing Call of Duty Black Ops 2 in summer 2015. School was about to start, and one thing that me and my friend we like to do was when we were like playing like late at night, we would like take a break and start telling each other stories. And he told me a story about how he had a friend that was a brony. And I was like, okay, I heard of that word before, but I don't know what that is. I asked him, and he said, oh, it's a guy who watches My Little Pony. I was like, Okay. And anyway, and then he proceeds and he says, ah, fuck. This guy told me to watch this video, and I don't know if I should say it. It was called Twilight's Tentacles. And you guys already know by the title of it, it's not going to be very kid-friendly. So me being a dumb idiot, and wanting to joke around, I wanted to give him like a funny reaction. So I was like, oh yeah, sure, I'll watch it. And I did overreact a little bit when watching it. But I was a little disgusted after watching it. Because when I thought about it, you know, this is a kid's show that like these old, like, these men are just making porn out of a kid's show, and I didn't really like that idea. And at the time, I was too stupid to understand that, you know, that was only a small chunk of the fandom, and it wasn't the whole bunch. Like, every single fandom has that, like, bunch of people that are, like, you know what I mean? Anyway, yeah, so, and then the next question is, why did you dislike the show/fandom? And you, honestly, it was probably because of the first impression. My first impression watching a fucking My Little Pony porn animation, yeah. It was a bad first impression. And then I searched up Brony, the fandom, and I was like, oh, these guys look really, really weird. And you know, yeah, I don't want to like criticize them for dressing up as colorful ponies, but at the time when I was 15 years old, I thought it was really weird. But now I can understand, you know, you really like the show, you want to cosplay, do your thing. So yeah, that's how I discovered the show. And then, you know, I made a YouTube account, and then I started going into YouTube comments and started to call like people with brony or pony profile pictures. I called them names and shit. It's a time that I really do not miss, and I just wish I could throw away, but it's always gonna be there. And then, you know, eventually I met someone, Kenwood Brony, and he sort of drove me into the light. And he's ultimately the reason why I started reaction videos. So anyway, that's out of the way, and now I have here my top 5 episodes of Season 1. And I remember I wrote down on a sheet, because I actually planned on doing a video like this long ago when my channel was still sort of alive 2 years ago. My channel right now is just like barely hanging on to dear life, you know, freaking on its last breath. So I have it written down here, top 5 season 1. Now I don't have it in any specific order, but I do have the episode numbers right next to the episode title. So I'm going from top to bottom here. Episode 15, Feeling Pinky Keen. Now I forgot what that episode was. I think it was the episode where I forgot. Twilight was trying to stalk Pinkie Pie for some weird reason. I forgot why though. Really, keep in mind, guys, I haven't watched this show in a long time, and I have a really small memory on it. So, okay, episode 25, Party of One. I really remember that one because Pinkie Pie, you know, she wants to have a party. No one goes with her to the party, and then she goes crazy because she starts partying with inanimate objects. And I remember there was like a rock and I think a bag of sand or a bag of flour. That was a good episode. And then episode 26, The Best Night Ever. Obviously, gotta have the season finale in there. It's one of the best episodes. I remember I really liked that little Fluttershy bit where she got really pissed off. I remember that. And then the next one I have written down here is episode 23, The Cutie Mark Chronicles, which I think is really awesome to see, like, that the main 6 are like a bit more connected than just being friends. Like, you know, they gave each other their cutie marks, you know, and that's a pretty deep connection right there. So I really liked that episode. And then I have over here episode 16, The Sonic Rain Boom. I honestly, obviously it's probably the first episode that shows Rainbow Dash doing her Sonic Rain Boom. And yeah, I remember I was like really amazed, voice crack. I was really amazed by the Sonic Rain Boom, so I was like, oh my god, I gotta put this on the list. But I remember Rainbow Dash was sort of like high on my list when it came to like the favorite of the main 6. And now she's barely at the number 4 spot. You know, I almost put Applejack above her, and Applejack, I don't know, that's just crazy. So, Yeah, I don't know about that episode, but these are my top 5 episodes based on like 2 years ago when I was still like fresh into the show. And then I have 2 honorable mentions I have written down actually. Episode 7, Dragon Shy, which I'm pretty sure is an episode where there's a dragon that's like, I don't know, like there's like this fog, like this black smog coming out of his nose, and it's like covering up the entirety of Ponyville, and the main 6 go up there and they stop him, tell him to get out. And I remember Fluttershy is like the savior of the episode, so I sort of like that one. Episode 9, Bridal Gossip. Now I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what episode this is, but seeing that it's called Gossip, is it that episode with Trixie? Because I know she's like the one that likes to show off or whatever. Could that be it? No, I don't know. I don't remember. But that's an honorable mention I have written down here. I have very little memory on it, but this is what I've written down a long time ago, 2 years ago. So, all right, my least favorite episode. Now, oh shoot. Okay. Now I forgot what the title of the episode is. I'm gonna search it real quick, guys. Hope you don't mind. Season 1 episodes. Okay. Once I see the title, I'm sure I'll remember it. A Dog and a Pony Show. Oh my god, I hate. Okay. Okay, now one of the main reasons why I didn't like this episode was because Rarity was the star of the episode. Now, I'm pretty sure there was another episode where Rarity was the star of it, but I actually enjoyed it, which I'm pretty sure Green Isn't Your Color, episode 20. I sort of enjoyed that episode, and I think Rarity was the star of it, or maybe Fluttershy was. I don't know. A Dog and Pony Show, episode 19, my least favorite episode. If you go back to my actual reaction to it, you could actually see me almost falling asleep. Even in the thumbnail, it looks like I'm about to fall asleep. And I do remember I was tired when reacting to that, but like, you know, if it's a good episode, it would have woken me up, but you know, it didn't. Because it's a Rarity episode, and Rarity is my least favorite, and I didn't really like the plot, how he was. Yeah, she got abducted by dogs, and I'm reading the description right here. Yeah, Spike tries to help. Yeah, nah, it was a big Rarity episode, and I didn't really like it. All right, here's the last question. Are you gonna continue making videos? And this is a question that actually Kenwood Brony asked me. Are you gonna continue making videos? Now, this is sort of the end of the Q&A, by the way, guys. I want to continue making YouTube videos, but I don't think I want to do it on this channel. And yes, I'm proposing an end to this channel right here because I've sort of grown out of this phase, and I don't really want to call it a phase because it sort of was, like, you know, I watched My Little Pony. I hated it first, and then I started sort of liking it and watching it. I even called myself a brony, and it's sort of a phase that's like, you know, it took its course on my life. And you know, when you're a teenager, you sort of have those phases, and during my time in my life when I was a teenager, I had a My Little Pony phase, which, you know, not the greatest story to tell, but it's a story nonetheless. And I think I'll always remember what this show did to me because it had a huge effect on my life, and I'm proud of it. I'm honestly proud of it. I'm sort of glad that I ran into this show because it sort of taught me a few things, you know, that people, no matter what, like, I don't, just not to judge anyone on their cover, because I judged an entire group of people on something that they liked, and when I look back on it, it just makes me look like a complete asshole, and it's sort of a great lesson that I learned. And I was never really much of a bullier in life. I didn't really pick on kids a lot. I like to, like, you know, pick on my friends a little bit, but that's like an exception. And yeah, it taught me that important lesson, and I'll always remember what this show and fandom did to me, the effect it had on my life. But it's about time that I move on, and I do plan on eventually deleting this channel because I want to start another channel. And now I have now as you guys saw in my in this video, probably in my last video, I have Battlefront 2 gameplay in the background, and that's actually what I want to do with my new channel. I want to post Battlefront 2 gameplay, and I think I'm good enough at the game to where I could attract a good audience, a good amount of people. And if I gain enough subscribers, I hope I could actually make some cash, you know, because that's always been my dream. Doing something you love and getting money for it. And that's what I always looked at YouTube. Like, that's what I see YouTube as. You see these people that play video games and do what they like and enjoy, and they get money from it. And just thinking about it is really amazing. And I sort of want to get my try at it. You know, I want to give it a go. I'm gonna start a new channel. It's gonna be called Tiberiux 3. I'll post it in the description. I'll put it in the description, the name of the channel. I'm not gonna create it immediately. I think I'm gonna make it today, you know, whatever. I'm gonna do it on like a whole separate email too. I want to make a new email for this, and I'm gonna start posting Battlefront 2 gameplay with no commentary at all. And if people like it, I'll start posting like, you know, commentary over it, and then eventually, if I gain enough subscribers, I want to start streaming. And, you know, just, it's amazing. Streaming, people watching you, oh my god, it would be amazing. And I think I have the personality for it, because I get really I get a lot of passion when I play video games. And sometimes the passion is anger, you know. And some people like that, you know, they like to see people get angry. And, you know, I dig that. I don't mind getting angry on camera as long as I don't say anything I don't regret. Anyways, yeah. So that's the last question right there. Are you going to continue making videos? Not on this channel. I'm sorry if any of you are disappointed that I'm done making My Little Pony videos. But this whole channel is based around reactions, and I'm sort of done with the reactions. And I was sort of second guessing, like thinking, oh, maybe I could actually, like, you know, maybe start like a top 5 series where I do like top 5 episodes, top 5 my main 6. I watch season 2, top 5 episodes of season 2, and I'll do like an in-depth description of them. And I don't know, it's just a lot of work. And I have a really basic editor, and, you know, with a really basic editor, I just want to stick in with Battlefront 2 gameplay, because there's not a whole lot of editing to do with that. You just you know, you just stick the video in and then the audio file in, and that's it. You don't have to do a whole bunch of editing. With the top 5 episodes, you gotta do a whole bunch of transitions and stuff. So anyways, thank you very much for watching. This is probably going to be my last video. Thank you, everyone. Seriously, each and every one of you, everyone who subscribed, everyone who is on this journey with me, thank you very much. But it's about time I leave. Special thanks to Kenwood Brony. You know who you are. You're the reason why I started this channel. You're the reason why I actually start to enjoy the show. And I just want to thank you, man. I just want to thank you. Because without you, I'd probably still be some asshole jerk, you know. You really taught me this important lesson, not to judge a book by its cover, not judge a group of people by something they like. So, how long is this video? 23 goddamn minutes. Okay, I'm gonna end it here, guys. If you watched the whole thing, thank you for staying to the end. But anyways, that's it, guys. Yeah, see you guys.